Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn Want Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your timeless collective message. All right, Holy Spirit, unclothed, uncontaminated, uncompromised. What do we have? What is the message? Okay, so we have guilt. Someone's feeling guilty because they feel like they sabotaged something, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, okay? We have limitations here, fears in reverse, okay? Tell me something else. Tell me something else. Spy in reverse. Okay, look at this, look at this. So somebody's guilty. They're having like flashbacks and memories of different things that they may have done or said that they wish they could take back or redo or something like that is what I'm getting. Limitations in reverse. This is someone that could have tried to like put a glass ceiling over you here and tried to like hide. So I'm kind of like getting like throw a rock and hide their hand energy. Yeah, and like spy here is in reverse. So hiding the fact that they're watching you because I got like a shadow energy. Yeah, because I'm hearing like this is all they feel like they can do or some shit like that. Not that that makes it okay because nobody should be stalking you. Or vice versa, right? Okay, yeah, let's stop there. Look, see, look at that shadow side. So somebody's stalking you in the shadows and they trying to hide it, right? They trying to hide the fact that they tried to sabotage you by putting limitations and fear mongering and blackmailing in some cases. Okay. Yeah, look at that. They tried to say, oh, I just heard they tried to sabotage your breakthrough. Oh my gosh. They tried to sabotage. So they feel guilty for trying to sabotage your breakthrough. And like they keep being reminded of all the things that they've done and said to try to do this. Or you are. Gee. And all they can do is linger in the shadows and try to spy and watch because they fucked up that bad or you did. Which that's not okay. And for some of you guys, it doesn't even have to be somebody watching with this shit made you like feel like you was going through a dark night of the soul here, a really like dark shadow period here. Okay, this card is like sticking out. So yeah, renewal and breakthrough here. You are going to be going through a period of renewal. Okay, so if you're seeing this and you feeling like giving up, it could be feeling like it's taking forever. What is coming, and I can't stand hearing that to myself, right? And I do this shit. So I know what that feels like. All right. So what's the tea? Holy Spirit, unclothed, uncontaminated, uncompromised. And also, please feel free to follow our other YouTube channel, Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. The link is in the description box, okay? Those readings are timeless as well. Right? Okay. So, tell me a little bit more about this. So, somebody is feeling guilty over the fact that they tried to sabotage your work, your breakthrough, your efforts, or this is what you tried to do to someone else. Flip the energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. Okay? So basically, the Holy Spirit is saying, like, whoever tried to do this, they tried to do this because they saw your light, they saw you shine, they saw how healing you are, right? Like you're a star, shine bright like a diamond. And typically, people who try to sabotage other people that they view as being like of star quality, I'll say, is because they don't see that shit within themselves. And it's just like, motherfucker, if you put in the same energy into yourself like you put in the other motherfuckers trying to sabotage them, where do you think you would be with your own life and not someone else's right now? You feel me? 444 on the time as I just said that. Like, you feel me? And I'm getting unbothered with this Five of Cups here. Like, not only are you star quality, beautiful, handsome, whatever you go by, you're also like unbothered by a lot of shit here. Yeah. And they don't like, so you guys could be closing out cycles and stuff. or they are, and somebody doesn't like that. I'm cracking up. Four, yeah, okay, so we have the Four of Cups here. Two of Cups in reverse, yeah. So whoever this is, like, they don't like the fact that you rejected them, Four of Cups. And for some of you guys, like, yeah, I was just going to say what happened to the connection that they tried to sabotage. Well, I mean, this told me right here there was a betrayal. There was a betrayal that caused an ending here, okay? And it looks like with the Knight of Pentacles here, someone may have tried in the past or may want to try in the, or is trying to try in the present or near future to offer you something, okay? Now, it looks like for some of you guys in the past that contributed to the betrayal, somebody could have sold you a dream, but whatever they was trying to get you to do, be, believe in, it had like a hidden motive behind that. With the Magician in reverse, somebody could have been trying to manipulate, tell you one thing but trying to have control over the situation. Or this is what you were trying to look at that. I didn't even see that. Knight of Wands in reverse. There's a player energy. So some of you guys, you were dealing with a player. And it doesn't always have to be in a romantic sense. A player is somebody that play games, trying to play on your top, whether that's a friend, family member, a romantic lover, or all the above, or you. Okay, so yeah, this is somebody who tried to play you. They tried to scam and fraud you out by making an offer that they knew had demonic and parasitic strings attached. That was going to end very bad for you or you them. Okay, yep, Page of Wands in reverse. This offer, whatever they tried to get you, hey, I'm gonna talk you into, hey, we gonna make a lot of money together, or hey, I'm gonna be the best partner ever, hey. It was terrible. They also could have, somebody could have also offered them something to do this on your behalf. They could have paid somebody to manipulate, like, so like remember how we said you're a star? They could have paid somebody to, like, one, try to get you to come back, so like a come to me spell. Two, try to sabotage your breakthrough. So like if you supposed to be, so like for example, let's say you're trying to be a model, they trying to throw black magic at you so that you won't look good for your pictures, or you too sick to run the runway, right? Like like, and don't get me wrong, yes, things happen, but when somebody is purposely like doing stuff behind the scenes, dark magic and shit, whether they realize that this is what it is or not, like that, it can potentially cause shit, right? Like God said the weapons will form, but they don't have to prosper. So it looks like somebody that, or you did a lot here. And this is what caused the ending, right? Like you didn't like how, in some cases, manipulative, abusive, this energy came off, right? And it's also, I'm kind of getting to, this energy came off a little bit more than what they like. This energy could have appeared very emperor, empress like, but they didn't earn those titles. They're really a Knight of Pentacles, if that. Okay, I just got Magician. Okay, they tried to block your abundance. That's what I just got. They tried to block your abundance too, so that caused, in some cases, a friendship breakup, relationship breakup, family breakup, because that causes unhappiness. Who wants to be with someone like that? So yeah, so they still on the same type of time. Scorpionic energy, Tower card in reverse. They still on the same type of time doing the same shit. Okay, they're trying to hide the fact that they're doing this too with this Tower card in reverse. Like they're trying not to reap the consequences of their actions. So it's like they're doing work behind the scenes, whether you know this or not, so that this death doesn't take place to what they got going on. But it looks like that's happening anyways. So they were trying to put work so that this connection, the connection you guys had, wouldn't end, and so that whatever they did didn't come back on them and destroy everything they have going on. So somebody been working, baby. I mean working, and you wondering why you going through so much hell, and you wondering, don't get it twisted, right? Nothing happens without God's like knowing and God being in full control. When you have multiple energies that's trying to do this, and I mean, adversities come in life anyways, but when they're more elevated and not because of natural causes or because somebody is stirring the pot, baby, honey, this was very foolish because, again, and that's why they feeling guilty, because the same thing that they tried to do, the same hole that they dug for you, they fell in and falling in. Mm-hmm. Trying to get out. And guess what? Nine of Wands in reverse. They can't defend. They can't get out this. They can't defend themselves. They don't know how. Ain't that funny? The same hole that they tried to put you in, they don't know how to get out of. Oh, baby. Ain't it funny how the cookie crumble? Yeah, because a mug was being sneaky. Oh, and a copycat. Look at that. So a mug was trying to be you, manipulate your circumstances, and hate on you at the same time, yet trying to be you. But you hate the person that you're trying to be. You hear that? You hear how that sound? You hate the person that you trying to be. Bye. Looks like you loved in me. Cause you wouldn't. Why would you try to be somebody that you hate? Ding dong. Everybody doesn't, live in delusion. Okay. Okay. For some of you guys, if you are dealing with a partnership, this just came up too. Somebody could have put some black magic, either went to a practitioner or did this themselves, and or just played in the middle. That's still a form of black magic, whether they know that that's the terminology that it is or not. Somebody basically put some work on a connection here. And this also could either be keeping you from coming together with someone, and or this could have been what broke y'all up, right? Because black magic targets wounds. So if this was something that separated you guys, but the connection was already bad, space could have been needed anyways, but that doesn't make it an excuse, because if you are actively healing your wounds, the black magic shouldn't be able to get a hold that strong, if at all, right? In other cases, some of you guys are supposed to be coming into connections with certain people, and this energy it looks like it has been manipulating your connections. Like, you could be meeting people when maybe they're not the best for you, right? Or it's not your soul tribe, right? So it doesn't feel like home for you. Okay. Look at this. So this is someone, the Charmer's Pact. So this is someone who made a deal with the devil, whether they realize this or not. Okay. And somebody is in hidden competition with you. Because remember, they saw in you what you didn't see. Well, we ain't gonna say that you didn't see in yourself, and maybe you hadn't seen this yet, right? Typically when people are being themselves and you have other people who are not being themselves because they feel like, they're not good enough, or they got to put on a mask because they do people wrong, you naturally bring out their counterfeitness. Okay, like how much of a fraud they are, how much better they could be doing in life, not being perfect, because nobody is, you know. But it's like, but however, that didn't give no reason for them to want to put you in a standoff competition, where things are at a stalemate and things of that nature. Like, regardless of gender, that wasn't fair. Yeah, somebody tried to like anchor you down so that they could get a come up. 444. Yeah, so that they could get fame and fortune off of you. Or this is what you what you did. I mean, and this came out before. This came out before, okay. So more to the story. They're feeling guilty behind the scenes because they getting karma for everything that they did for them to try to stop your breakthrough, stop your come up. And because they tried to do this, because they tried to bring you to the death. Okay, so they tried to bring you to the devil. Like they tried to bring you. So like this is also given like, hey, if you're able to get them to bow down to me, or if you're able to get them to come to the dark side, if you're able to get them to join us or be affiliated, whether that's a covenant group, whatever the case may be, I give you this, I give you all of that, I give you all you want. Da, 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 da. I fulfill every dream, every need, right? Things that God can do just naturally, right? But that ain't God saying this. This the devil energy. Okay, somebody took the pack and that you know of, or this was you, and put you in a fucking standoff because they already had some. It looks like some hidden jealousy anyway, and the devil did nothing but feed off that. And they having all these type of memories of how they tried to destroy you, and in some instances, off you, like off you, if you know what I mean, you know, so that no traces, if you know what I mean, don't make it okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, construction worker. They was trying to like get your rewards without putting in any type of effort or work. Or this is what you were trying to do. Yeah. But the karma's all over this, okay? And what they tried to take and anchor themselves down with your shit, it's coming back tenfold, okay? You will have stability. You will be grounded. So keep having hope, okay? God is going to resolve things if he hasn't already. Again, this could be past, present, or future information for you. And I'm sorry that you even went through this. But so you don't feel like alone, look, I've had, unfortunately, there's been several energies and entities, okay, principalities and the seen and unseen that have consistently felt like they needed to target me because of the healing work that I've put in that they have not, that they could choose to do that for their own life, but they haven't, because the type of karmic debt that they would have to serve by how many people they screwed over, they don't want to do it, right? Hypocrites. It's okay for you to do it to somebody else, but the minute somebody do that to you, or the minute somebody serve you what you've done to others on a platter, you can't take it. That means you're a hypocrite. Because why are you doing to other people you don't want done to you? Right? So, final messages. Yeah, look at that. So look at that new spiritual bay in reverse. This ain't nobody new. This somebody that you already know. Okay, whether you realize this or not yet, look at that. Divine masculines in reverse. So this is somebody that could have potentially earned a divine masculine, divine feminine type of title, but didn't because they didn't do the healing work. They sabotaged it by trying to attack you instead of focusing on their own life and getting the bag. In which they didn't realize that getting to the bag is serving your spiritual debt, like, and or clearing up anything that has nothing to do with you in the spiritual realm. There's many more things that could be going on other than karmic debt that ain't yours, right? Trying to hide the fact that they feel hurt and broken inside, but guess what? Their black magic. Listen, may every evil eye go blind. A lot of you guys, you need to do a clearing. You need an Akashic record clearing, Reiki clearing, and you need protection because if you have demonic booby trap pings in your auric field, it could get backlash and punishments. Not because you don't deserve the healing, but because of spiritual legalities of things I'll talk about in another video. But that's what we got for you guys. Thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out.